Hi, I'm Lily Christopher in Clinton, and I'm going to stop to talk to some local businesses. I'm here with Margaret Rienzo. Okay, I need a little help of how to pronounce. So tell us a little bit about So Sweet. How long have you been here for?
We have been here in Clinton since September, and we were on Varick Street since 2016.
Wow.
We moved over here.
I remember. And what inspired this wall art? Because this whole store is like adorable, like a Willy Wonka.
I always wanted to do the chocolate drips on my Varick Street store, but we never did. And I painted those, and the other ones are stickers, and I just wanted it to look bright and happy and candy store like.
We've never been here before, and it's awesome.
It's your first. Do you like it?
Yes.
What candy store do you have a normal candy store, or where do you live?
We live all the way in Vermont, so.
Oh, so what brings you to Clinton?
Oh, we're checking out Utica and Clinton area this weekend, and so we researched the candy store and we came out here.
Oh, nice. So you guys, you love candy so much you came.
Yeah.
What do you like most about seeing children come in? Like, what do you like when kids, like, how do they feel when they come in here?
When they walk in and they go, oh, that's my favorite part. That they feel like they're in Willy Wonka's. But the adults do it too. Sometimes the adults are more fun than the kids.
I'm here with Carlene Dehanna, the owner of Thriftish. So Carlene, tell us a little bit about the store. What makes you select, because you're like the buyer, you're the everything at a store. Like, what makes you, as the buyer, buy the choices you pick? Like, what makes you pick your selection?
So it's a really diverse selection because I've been collecting for 40 years. So everything that you see in the store are things that I call it thrift-ish because it's not a consignment store or a thrift shop, it's ish. So at one point it was thrifted. I've been collecting since I was in my 20s. So you can imagine people in their 20s today, they go to Goodwill, they'll go to Thrifty Shopper, and they'll find things from the 80s and the 90s and Y2K, and that's their vintage. Well, when I was their age, my vintage was 40s, 50s, and 60s. So when I was in my 20s, I started collecting and I started putting it away. And my mom thought I was a hoarder. And she'd say, oh my gosh, what do you do? You're such a hoarder. What are you going to do with it? I said, Mom, I'm in fashion. I don't have a 401k in fashion. This is my retirement plan. So when I moved back here 8 years ago and I saw this space available and I ran over and I emptied out my storage units and I filled it up, and my mother walked in and she was like, oh my God. I said, look, Mom, retirement plan. I didn't have to buy any inventory.
There you go.
But to answer your question now, when I buy things, I buy them with my customers in mind. I don't really follow the trends because a trend comes and goes. So like last year it was a Carhartt. Like if I went out and bought a ton of Carhartt, I'd be stuck with some of it right now because everybody sells it. So I try to sell things that you can't really find in a regular thrift store. It's a curated vintage boutique.
Here with actors, can I get
Julian Wanderer.
Maxine Wanderer.
and you guys, where are you from?
We're from New York City.
Yeah.
So what brings you up to Clinton?
Our grandparents live here, so we've been coming up since we were little.
Oh wow.
And then I've been here before, so I was like, gotta go back.
Yeah.
And did you
Not very
ever
young.
live in Utica, or in this area, or always Brooklyn?
Always Brooklyn, and then we would come up here.
Our mom lived here though.
Yeah, she grew up here.
So tell us a little bit. So what things have you guys been in?
I've done a lot of like network, like SVU, Chicago Fires, things like that. And then we got the Spectrum Kid here.
I did this I filmed this TV show called Wolfpack a while ago, and this movie, that was a voiceover called Diplodocus.
Oh yeah, shout out.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. And being that you're from Brooklyn, on TV, normally people on TV, they have like that sense of style, which you guys clearly do.
We're in
Well,
thank you. Appreciate it.
What about this store gives you like a sense of style? Like you say, whenever you're here, you come. Like, what gives this store a sense of purpose and fashion that relates to like high power fashion culture and acting New York City culture?
I mean, all of the articles of clothing here are from like so many different eras, and they're all. I just got this. What was this? 1930s dress, which I'm obsessed with. And I mean, there's so many cool things. You got what was it?
I got this crazy suit that.
What was it from 1970s?
Yeah, these jeans probably from
Those are probably Perry Ellis. I think they were 1979.
There you go.
Yeah.
There's just so many cool
Yeah.
pieces of
These
fashion.
shoes.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing shoes, you know. Pretty awesome. Mhm. Everything's just so cute here.
It's like she couldn't believe she found a 1930s dress.
Coming from Brooklyn, it says a lot that she couldn't
Oh,
even find
sure.
it there.
And also the price, she got that dress for probably 3 times less than she would have paid in Brooklyn.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's
so
amazing.
yeah.
And what made you, because I remember you hearing you were into fashion from when you were a little girl.
Yeah.
What gave you your passion for fashion? Like, what made you say, I want this to be the rest of my life, I want to relocate? What made this your life?
To be honest, it was my mother and my grandmother. My grandmother taught me how to sew, but also they taught me about fashion. Like, they were always dressed to the nines. Growing up in the 60s, my mother and my grandmother never left the house without makeup on and without being dressed. And they had impeccable taste. So for me, and my dad was a dandy. My dad was probably the best dressed man in Oneida County, if you ask anyone. So like, I grew up in a family that really appreciated being well dressed, appreciated fine clothing. So it's not just about being well dressed, it's about the material, it's about the fabric, it's about something that's gonna last.
Here with my mom, Mary. So, Mom, tell me a little bit about which we've been coming here for years. Why did you love coming here and taking us to Clinton for years?
Well, I love, the vibe and the quaintness of Clinton. And even from when I was younger, I feel like my mother would take me to little shops and things here. And it's only grown through the years. And it's not just the shopping. It's, just kind of maybe walking around and getting something to eat and just enjoying the vibe and the atmosphere and the history.
Well, that's awesome. And what makes it, like you say, it's quaint? What is it, the stores, and what's your favorite place to go to with the community?
Let me think. I feel like, I don't know. The stores are different, they're certainly not chain, nothing's like cookie cutter, you're getting something unique. I've been coming to Patty Wax for years, that's been here forever. And really, a lot of those little stores, the one on the corner here, I can't think of the name, but it's like an emporium. Yes, yeah. With artwork and handmade things. I love the farmers market, during that time of year on Thursdays, because you could get produce and flowers and cool stuff.
Celebrities, businesses, store owners, quaintness, and more. Come check it out in Clinton. This is Lily Christopher, and you're watching 95.5 The Heat.